I'm being 100% with you. If you do not know how to talk to people and you are over the age of 9 years old, what's good with y'all? We back on the vid. I'm not really talking about financial advice. I'm not really vlogging. It's summer. People going to school. People are graduating school, moving to college, or you're just in between. I'm gonna try to put y'all on the 6 things that I feel like you'll need to get under control and to know about and start implementing in your daily life to be successful, whether you're a high schooler, middle schooler, about to be in college, graduate from college. Just from my own personal research and from my assessments of my surroundings, these are the 6 things that I think. I do 6 like this, not this. I know this is 7. These are 6 things that I feel like are necessary for anybody who wants to do anything and be successful. Number 1, eat breakfast. If you eat once a day, eat breakfast. If you can't eat breakfast in breakfast time, when you wake up, eat something, because the way that we function is if we don't have food or energy in our system, we don't work at our top level, right? When you're eating or when you eat something, your brain has food, your body has food, you're not really fatigued, and you can think faster. Literally anything you can eat. I eat cereal because it's easy. I was a freshman. I got some bananas right here. I got some bananas right here. And I just finished my first year. So I would have cereal and coconut water, because coconut water is a brain food. So just coconut water and cereal every morning. And that's it. Sometimes I wouldn't eat because I have classes and I have work. So I'd eat at 9 a.m. and then I'd eat again at 9 p.m. But the best thing that I've noticed in myself when I eat breakfast is that I can do a lot more and I can think a lot clearer, especially before tests or before I want to do anything. These next 5 things are the 5 things that I feel like everybody should have in every part of their life, right? We'll start with number 1, and that is something that you do that keeps you physically healthy. That means exercise, right? But that doesn't mean just going to the gym. You could go on your daily walks. You could play basketball, football, badminton, tennis. Anything that you do that keeps your body physically healthy, it counts towards this, right? Let's say you work as like a server or somebody and you're walking around a lot. That technically counts as a physical activity. It doesn't count as something that you're doing that's physical, because this is something that's outside of necessity to live. I say necessity to live. So any hobby or anything that you do of your own volition that keeps you physically healthy is something that's gonna fall in this category. And that is something that you need to be successful just in life, but also just to be able to be a full flowing person without, if I'm looking up, I'm looking at my dog. She's over there chewing on a bone in the corner. Anyways, something to be a valid member of society. In my opinion, I work out personally, but I used to play basketball. I've been active almost my whole life. Going on to mental health, there's 2 parts to the mental health side. Number 1 is something to keep you mentally stimulated, whether that's reading, doing puzzles, drawing, art, something just to keep you active and keep you thinking. And then 2, something to keep you calm or relaxed, something that you can do to relax, playing video games, walking at the park, whether it's art. These 2 things can be the same thing, but as long as those 2 bases are covered. You want to be always learning and or thinking or being stimulated in some way, because the way that we think about the world is the way that we live. If you can keep changing the way that you think and the way that you learn, you keep learning more things, then your world can change. You can have more control over it. Next thing you want is something to make you money. Now, if you're going into college, you're a full-time student and you're really focused on getting your grades right and doing this and the other, and you feel like you don't have time for a job, well, number 1, that's not true, especially if you're a freshman. But number 2, there are tons of ways to make money. For most people, they want some form of income, right? Whether they get an allowance or whether they get a job, they would want that. So if they don't get an allowance, they're gonna get a job, right? And there's no need to have a 9-to-5 job when you're in college. I'm a server at a restaurant, but that is my choice because I wanted to make a certain amount of money and I want to do a certain amount of things, and being a server really lines up with my personality and what I want to do and how I want to live my life. So that worked out for me. If you don't want to do that, in this day and age, what did Ken Carson say? Make 100K in 100 ways. That's the way I keep it 100, right? So you can find a way to make money, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, 30, 40, 50, 60. There's so many ways. There's so much money out there in the world. There's so many problems that can be solved. I say problems, but problems that can be solved, and you can offer a service. Yada. I'm not going to get into that. We can talk about the type of businesses and type of ways to make money while you're in college, high school, stuff in another video. but you definitely are going to want something like that in your life if it's not already provided for you. All right, next thing you want is you want something to keep you socially happy. Now, this can be something also connected with the mental relaxation thing, but something to keep you social. A lot of people, especially over COVID, got used to being by themselves, not being social, and a lot of people tend to not have the social skills that you develop as you're aging and you're in certain areas like that. There are also a lot of people who are scared to interact with people because they have their little circle and they're scared to leave it. I'm being 100% with you. I'm never gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna put you on the game that I know. So if I'm incorrect, then y'all can correct me. But if you do not know how to talk to people and you are over the age of 9 years old, there's something wrong with you. We as humans are social creatures. So if you cannot talk to somebody or just communicate with somebody effectively, then, or even if you don't feel comfortable with it, just having the ability to do that is necessary when it comes to just being a human being in general. If you want to be successful in any capacity, you have to be able to talk to people. If you want to start a business, you have to be able to talk to people. You have to have mad customers and stuff like that, right? So anything in life, you need to be social. So having a hobby or just something that you do that keeps you social or helps you develop, playing video games is a perfect one. If you play online games, either with friends that you know personally, friends online, or just hop on the mic with random people, that is a social interaction, right? Maybe it's over the screen, but you are still interacting with people. Better to have more interactions in person, but just having some sort of social interaction is gonna help you. But just being able to look somebody in the eyes and talk to them about something invaluable as a skill to anybody who wants to be successful, right? All right, y'all, so one of the six skills you need, or the 6 things I think you should have to be successful. Number 1, just remember to eat breakfast. Just remember to eat breakfast. Nothing else. If you take nothing else from the video, just eat breakfast. Just eat breakfast. That's it. Eat breakfast. Eat when you wake up. That's it. That's all you need, right? And after that, we have something to keep you physically in shape, or just keep you physically healthy, exercise or any type of movement, something to keep you mentally stimulated, to help you think, whether it be reading, doing puzzles, doing art, something like that, just keep you thinking. Something to keep you calm, whether it be playing video games, something to help you relax, something to make you money, whether it be a part-time job, starting a business, or doing a little side hustle. And then we have something to keep you social, something that you can talk to people, spread ideas. Even in the simplest ways, back to the social, even if you don't want to talk to anybody, putting yourself out there and just learning to talk to people, just communicate with people. If you're in forums or anything like that, a Discord, and you're constant in there, that's all it really takes. Being able to just talk to people, because those skills can translate into real life. So as long as you're doing it, period. You don't have to take my credibility as whatever, but I feel like I'm successful, and for the age that I am, I'm never gonna be somebody who's like, oh, I'm 19 doing X, Y, and Z, and I got my own car. I'm never gonna flex about that, because I know there's people who are better than me, there's people who are worse than me, and I'm very grateful for what I have and what I have been able to give myself. So my credibility is not something that I'm forcing you to take, and you don't have to take it. If you think I'm crazy, if you think I'm stupid, and it is what it is. All I know is I feel like I'm doing very well for myself right now, and the funniest part about it is I feel like haven't even done anything. I haven't even touched like 1% of what I want to do. So as I keep going on this road, I'm gonna keep y'all with me. I'm gonna try to give y'all advice, try to give y'all game as much as I can, because when I was young, when I was in high school, middle school, when I wanted to do something, I had nobody to do that with me. So here for y'all, just remember that. And if y'all want to comment and let me know something that you think I missed, or a point that you think I made incorrectly, let me know. If y'all like the vid, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I post videos. I'm trying to go every day for 30 days. Got more vids for y'all. Peep the bonnet. Peep this. Come on now. Anyways, y'all.
Hey, yo,
I'm gonna hit y'all
Fraxel,
next vid.
it's the one.